Now, does this list deserve to be in the Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to my trophy list review series. In this series you submit your list for review via YouTube, via Discord, via Patreon, and it faces the scrutiny of this guy, of PlatinumBro. I take a look at the games you've been playing and the trophies you've been earning, and I usually pine after the games you've been playing because I'm usually so jealous that you're a better gamer than me. Then once I've pined after the games you've been playing and I just envy in jealousy, I then answer the question as to whether or not you deserve a place on the Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame. Yes, this video is arbitrary. Yes, my opinion is pretty much pointless, but nonetheless, I'm still going to do it anyway. Now let's move on and have a look at our contender for today. Now I have a slight confession to make. Today is going to be Sigma Cloud, and I have seen a lot of the games he's played because I've seen a review of his trophy list already. But Sigma Cloud is one of my patrons and I want to give it a review, and I want to have a bit of a marvel in his games. So it's going to be a little bit different because usually it's more genuine shock. I don't remember all the games he's played, but I know some of the games he's played have like blown me away. I've been so impressed, so I want to share it with you anyway. I think there's a lot of great games on this list going in. So anyway, before we begin on that, 213 platinum trophies, the US of A, country rank 2,400, world rank 11,000th, 2.34 trophies per day, and a completion rate of 97.44%. Nice little pause there, 97.44%. That is a really high completion percentage. That's in the gods tier. 95% above is pretty hardcore. You're pretty much completing all the games that you're playing at this point. And you can see there's only 19 games that he hasn't finished across 269. Whew. Let's get started already. So first things first, we're looking at some games that I don't even know anything about. I can only comment on the games that I know. I don't know any of these games. Game Heroes, 3D.Game Heroes, 2064 read-only memories. But 3D.Game Heroes is already an ultra rare platinum trophy. The second game we're looking at is an ultra rare platinum trophy. Okay, let's have a deep dive. So 50,000 players. It looks kind of like a Minecraft sort of game. Is there a trophy guide? There's a trophy guide. And it is a 7 out of 10 already. Quite a challenging game already, I have to say. We then got a King's Tale, a Final Fantasy like prequel or sequel or something. We've then got Alice Madness Returns, which is, if memory serves me right, still quite a challenging PS3 game. Now I can't talk about all these games, guys, because I haven't looked at this list particularly, but I have seen it being reviewed before. There's gonna be a lot of games I don't know much about, and I can't go through every game because there's over 250 games at this point. So. Asura's Wrath, no. Okay, so we've actually got one game he hasn't finished, which has been abandoned. So Sigma, you've abandoned this game from 2011. I wonder what the deal is with this one, because I know we're going to be impressed with this list. It looks like I don't know much about it. I don't know anything about it. I've never heard of what it is before. But there's some games, some trophies you are missing. What's that about, man? We want to know. We then got Back to the Future all done. We've got Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City both done. Arkham City's one hell of a slog. We then got Bayonetta done twice. Not bad. Not an easy game, not incredibly difficult. I don't remember. I don't recall. Let's have a look, because if you like me, you play a lot of mainstream games. Bayonetta is a mainstream game, but I've never really played it myself. 6 out of 10. Not that easy. 6 out of 10 is when you... For me, 6 out of 10 is where you start failing a lot and you actually have to get good at the game. I'd say 5 out of 10 and less tend to be most casual gamers who play a lot, are skilled enough to finish the game pretty much first time without any trouble. But once you get 6 out of 10 or higher is when certain parts of the game will be hard, or the entirety of the game will have some level of challenge. We then got Bioshock 1 and 2 remastered done. Binary Domain is not done, but it's a 0.74% platinum. Would be an impressive platinum to have, but again, that's been abandoned for 11 years now. No, 9 years. 9 years now. God, my maths embarrassing. Then got BlazBlue. A lot of these games. Wow, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they're all ultra rare platinum trophies pretty much. 1.98%, 3.61, 2.74. I don't even know what this even is. I think this is going to be the common theme of this trophy list. There's no trophy list for this one either. There's no trophy guide, so we don't even know what that one is. Moving on a little bit further, we then got Bloodborne. Bravo, bravo, good to see. We then got Borderlands done. Brutal Legend done. Now, if memory serves me right, there's actually like online DLC stuff, which means that Platinum might be unobtainable now. We then got some impressive Platinum trophies in the form of Catherine twice. Catherine and then Catherine Full Body. My god, these are not easy games. Now let's have a little bit of a look just to prove to you that it's not an easy game at all. I'm pretty sure it's like a 9 out of 10 difficulty. Oh, it's only 7 out of 10. Still, as what I've read, I know the completionist did a YouTube video ages ago and he pretty much said this was his hardest Platinum trophy he's ever done because of how difficult the puzzles can be. 75 hours, well, that's not too long, but again, if it's skill based, it could be longer depending on your own ability. We've then got Cuphead, which is a really great Platinum trophy to have. Sadly, there's an exploit which has just blown up the rarity of this Platinum trophy. It's 17%. Before the glitch, it was probably like almost an ultra rare, but basically there's a glitch where if you know somebody who has all the Platinum has the Platinum trophy, you can join their game, and then pretty much if they finish the hardest levels on the hardest difficulty, then you'll just auto pop those, which basically means the rest of the game is pretty easy to do. So a bit of a shame that the Platinum trophy for Cuphead has been massively devalued because of that flaw. But it doesn't take away the fact that I imagine, looking at your list, you've probably done this yourself, so bravo, my friend. We then got Danganronpa 1, 2, 3. I don't know much about those, but then we're looking at full set of Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1 done twice with Dark Souls Remastered. We've then got Dark Souls 2 done twice and Dark Souls 3. You know, we're looking at skilled gamer here. We're looking at a skilled gamer. These are all 7 out of 10 difficulties. Yes, you know, they are quite common, the Platinum trophies. Most people who actually are prepared to go that far into these games tend to finish them. But nonetheless, skilled player. You know, when you're getting that 7 out of 10 threshold and you're doing it on the regular, you are a skilled player. Like, I've done Bloodborne, but it's like I've only got like 3 or 4 7 out of 10 games on my list, if I'm being totally honest. But this already, Sigma Cloud's got like 10 or 12, so he's shown his skill already. We've then got Dead Rising done, Dead Space. We've then got Demon's Souls snuck in there as well, which is again the last difficult game. Okay, we've then got Devil May Cry. Now, if memory serves me right, we've got, oh my god, look at that. We've got Devil May Cry 1, 2 and 3. They're all like 5 or 6 out of 10 difficulty. We've then got Devil May Cry 4 and Devil May Cry 5.
This is something else.
Let that sink in, guys. These games are disgustingly difficult. Devil May Cry 5 is probably in the top 10 hardest Platinum trophies on the PS4. Talking mainstream, we're not talking about indie games that nobody knows about. But in terms of like pure AAA games, it's probably one of the hardest AAA games out there. Before that though, I want to talk about Devil May Cry 4. Now this game doesn't have any trophies on the PS3 when it came out, so this is like a remaster. Oh, there's actually no trophy list. There's no trophy guide, but I can pretty much walk you through it. So it's like you have to play through the game on this, like the 6 or 7 difficulties. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 difficulties. But when you finish it on one difficulty, it doesn't like the trophies don't stack, so you have to do it on each difficulty. So we're looking at 6 playthroughs, and then you've got an S rank on a lot of them. You've got to upgrade all Dante and Nero. You've got to do the Bloody Palace with an S rank, so that's like a horde mode where you basically kill enemies, keep progressing, but you have to like kill people with speed to keep the palace moving. And then we've got like some other ones, but ultimately there's also some Virgil trophies in here as well. Actually, looking in at it, clear the Bloody Palace with Lady, Virgil, Dante, Nero. You got to finish the game with Lady and Trish. You got to play through the game like 9 times. You got to do the Bloody Palace so many times. It is not an easy list. It is probably like an 8. I'm probably gonna say it's an. What's Devil May Cry 5? Because it's probably the same as Devil May Cry 5 in terms of difficulty. An 8 out of 10. Now I know some people who would argue that Devil May Cry 5 is probably like a 10 out of 10, a 9 out of 10 at least. And I'd probably say Devil May Cry 4 is the same. Very, very hard games. Very impressive Platinum trophies. It's just phenomenal to see. Like, what are we looking at? 2.94%. There's actually, like, I've got PlayStation VR World's Platinum Trophy. That game's a 7 out of 10. Like, it's just crazy to think that sometimes the rarities don't do the games justice. Like, for example, like Bloodborne, Dark Souls, they're all like 20% rarities, but they're hard games. Now, this game is... It's really impressive to see this game. To see both these games. To see the entire Devil May Cry, the completed series, like, that's so good. Like, it's just showing the skill. We've then got some Digimon games, another impressive Platinum in the forms of Devil May Cry's on the mind. Dragon Ball Fighter Z, 2.41%, a massive online skill-based grind. You've got to play a lot of games and you've got to win a lot of games online. We then got Dragon Quest XI, Dragon Quest Heroes, good games, not too difficult. Dragon's Dogma, quite a long RPG. There's a lot of games I'm not going to know on this list, I have to say. We're coming on to Final Fantasy now, so we've got a lot of Final Fantasy. We've got Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy VIII twice, the stack, Final Fantasy VIII 2, 13. Sorry, that's 8 and 13, 13 2. Now is there 313? Lightning Returns, there must be. Final Fantasy 15, 100%. Now most people who play Final Fantasy 15 do the Platinum and don't do all the DLC, so we're looking at all the DLC. Man, great to see. Bravo, well done, Sigma. We're then coming down, we're seeing a few more, we're seeing some God of Wars, God of War Ascension, God of War. I'm just blown away that Devil May Cry and the Final Fantasy. Absolutely insane. We've then got Grand Theft Auto 4's been left in 2009. That game has been retired without Hasn't it, Sigma? 11 years ago, you retired Grand Theft Auto 4. I'm not surprised. I mean, to be fair, it comes to the point where when you see someone who's as skilled as being able to play Devil May Cry 5, you know that the reason why the player has left these games is not because of skill, it's because of they just can't be asked, which I totally can relate to. I think most people who watch these videos are not incredibly extreme trophy hunters. You know, you like to finish the games you enjoy, maybe you like a challenge from time to time. So you can relate to people not being bothered to finish the entire trophy list. I know I can for certain. I mean, I know I tend to get put off by games that I like Devil May Cry 5 rather than even start them on my main account anyway. We then got Ico, which is almost an ultra rare, Infamous 1, 2, Festival Blood. We then got the full Jak and Daxter, Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy twice, Jak 2 and then Jak 3. None of them are done with the exploit, I don't think. I didn't realise you could platinum Jak and Daxter so quickly. Alright, okay. Jet Set Radio, which is quite very rare completion percentages. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, never heard of it. Never heard of it. Judgment. Now Judgment is quite a long game. Looking at like I think it's like 70-80 hours. It's got like the Yakuza formula, so it has like difficulty combat. It's like the combat in the game on the hardest difficulty can be challenging, and you have to learn it. Probably nothing for you, Sigma. I'm already seeing it. I'm already seeing the collection of Kingdom Hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Kingdom Hearts games.
I'm not listening to you, you're crazy.
As I've already spoke about somebody else who did this, each Kingdom Hearts game is like 80 hours. Let's have a little bit of a look. Just Kingdom Hearts 2, it's 90 hours. So there in itself is like 1,500 hours of gameplay on these games. What a commitment. Like, you gotta have an undying love for a game franchise to do this amount of games. I don't think there's a game series I love as much as Sigma clearly loves Kingdom Hearts, because, you know, the Spider-Man games I can be playing, like I've got Edge of Time on there, Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, and I know they're not the best games, so I don't want to play them, even though they're part of the Spider-Man gaming franchise. So you've really got to love Kingdom Hearts. I mean, I imagine these games are better than those games I just mentioned, which just probably makes it a little bit easier. Next we've got L.A. Noire, which is a really good game by Rockstar. Quite an annoying platinum trophy, which is like drive all the vehicles. It's so annoying. Life is Strange 1 and 2, Little Big Planet, 3.09% ultra rare trophy. Bravo. Then, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, 1.91% ultra rare trophy. My days. 200,000 players, only 4,000 people have earned the platinum trophy. Why is that, do we think? 7 out of 10. Multiplayer grind. Gotta be skilled to win it. Damn, Sigma, bravo. Then we're seeing 100% Spider-Man. Good to see, good to see. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's not even impressive compared to the games on this list. We then got some Mega Man games. We then got Metal Gear Rising Revengeance at 2.34%. Then Metal Gear Solid Guns of the Patriot at 4.28%. We've then got Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero, Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain. Now I know Nathan from Platinum will be very happy to see all 4 of those games finished. Now I remember my brother back in Storytime. Back like when this game came out, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance must have been like 10 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. It was definitely on the PlayStation 3. And I remember him playing it, and it was like he was going for the the platinum or something, and he just gave up. 9 out of 10 difficulty, only 25 hours. That means it's short if you're skilled, but if you aren't skilled, it's impossible. So, damn man. We then got Monster Hunter World again, and then almost done Monster World. Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Monster Hunter World's like a 300-hour platinum trophy, guys. Like, Sometimes people say like time isn't skill, but in my opinion it kind of is. It's not necessarily skill, but it is impressive because you need to be prepared to grind out and do a lot of the same stuff, and doing a lot of mundane tasks is a skill in itself, because a lot of people give up, a lot of people don't play these big games because of how long they take. It's crazy to think it's only 5.39%, it's not an ultra rare, but I'm impressed anyway. We then got Nier Automata. I'm not saying anymore. Oh, what's this? Mamura's Rebirth. 2.79% ultra rare trophy. Don't know what this one is. There's a lot of there's guides. Okay. And it is a 6 out of 10. Okay, but it's very rare platinum. Not bad. No More Heroes Paradise. Didn't that come out for the Wii originally? I think it did. We're then going anime fan. One Piece. One Piece Pirate Wars 1 and 4. Haven't watched One Piece. Don't know if I will. Do love Naruto though. We're then looking at some Persona games. We've got Persona 4 Golden. We've got Persona Arena Ultimax, which is 1.43% ultra rare trophy. Persona 5 Royal. Damn, and Persona 5 Strikers. Bravo, dude. Bravo. Ratchet and Clank. Red Dead 1 done. Platinum, not the DLC, which is crazy because isn't the platinum like the hardest part of the game? Resi 2, Resi 3, Resi 5, Resi 7, no Resi 6. Well done. Don't do it, dude. Do not do Resident Evil 6. It is terrible. And then we've got some games I don't really know much about. Robotics Note Elite. Rocket League. We then got Sekiro Shadows Die Twice done. I mean, it's not the most impressive game on the list, but it shows skill again. Combining it with the Dark Souls games, combining it with like Bloodborne, all the Soulsborne games, combining it with Devil May Cry. Showing your skill. Flexing that skill once again. Shadow of the Colossus done twice. One of them is a 2.49% ultra rare trophy. Good to see. Whew. I mean, this one's not incredibly difficult. You can definitely do it with a guide, but there's like time restraints. You gotta do the whole game in like 10 hours or something, which is quite the task. We then got Star Wars Force Unleashed, decent game. We then got Street Fighter 4, started, not finished. Street Fighter vs Tekken, 1.47% ultra rare trophy. Damn, son, I didn't even realize this game existed. Street Fighter vs Tekken, that's such a cool premise. Okay, there's no leaderboards, there's no trophy guide, sorry, so I can't really explain the details required, but there's DLC, I think. No DLC, but a lot of ultra rares. Look at all those ultra rare trophies. Woo! Alright, going down a bit further. A lot of games I've never heard of, guys. This guy plays a lot of obscure games. A lot of like anime, a lot of like Japanese style games. I can't comment on a lot of them. I know most mainstream viewers won't know a lot about these games, as I don't. But nonetheless, I imagine they're still pretty good. We've got a few ultra rares here in terms of like Tales of Zestria, 3.64%. You know, I don't know much about them, but impressive ultra rares. We've got Last Guardian done. It's not too difficult. It's again, it's like 30-hour platinum, but it's like knowing where to go. There's a few random elements because you've got to get, is it Teleco or Trico to follow you? And I can't remember his name, but you know, there's a bit of random elements, and it's like it's a speed run like Shadow of the Colossus because it's the same developers. Titanfall 2 done. Tomb Raider Underworld. Transformers Devastation, 0.91% ultra rare platinum.
Very nice.
Bravo. And then I'm seeing Marvel vs. Capcom 3 again. No, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, a 0.9% ultra rare trophy. Damn. We then got the Platinums for Uncharted on the PS3, so there's a little bit more involved than there was for the PS4 remasters. Shame we didn't do the DLC though, but there's 105 trophies for Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, damn. We then got, this guy's definitely, without a doubt, an anime fan. Definitely a Japanese anime fan. We've got Valkyrie Chronicles, Valkyrie 4. We then got Vanquish done twice. 2.33% and then 5.1% ultra rare platinum. You did Vanquish on the PS4 in a day. 1 day and 56 minutes. You are one skilled player, man. Like, I remember like people tell me just how challenging Vanquish really is. Great game, but also incredibly challenging. We're looking at like what, 9 out of 10 difficulty? 9 out of 10 difficulty. Jeez, man. Absolutely insane, this list. And then just to finish off, you know, like, no big deal. We've just got every single Yakuza game that ever existed in all of time. Oh my god, dude! Yakuza 0, 3 twice, Yakuza 4 twice, Yakuza 5, 6, Kiwami 2, Dead Souls. Damn, son. then like a dragon just to finish it off. Look at all these. Look at this. Look at all these ultra rares. One. Oh, that didn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ultra rare platinum trophies from the Yakuza collection. Again, so when I was talking about Devil May Cry, I was talking about like how long it takes to finish Kingdom Hearts. Like each of these games is about 100 hours on average. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 11, like 1,000 hours again of gameplay of a series which has been done quite close together as well. Pretty much like every year you've done one, which is bravo, man. And then looking down, I think we're coming to the end. I've actually got to do this quite fast. We've got some more Persona, some more Persona games, which is good to see. Clearly, you like your anime stuff, and that brings us to an end. Man, oh man, Sigma Cloud, you've got one hell of an impressive list. Now, does this list deserve to be in the Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Yes, it does deserve to be in the Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame. Of course it does. However, the question is this. Is it the best trophy list PlatinumBro has ever reviewed? Maybe. The only way to answer this properly is to compare it to T-Pepper 1985, because he has had the best trophy list for we're talking 6 months at this point. And you might be getting toppled, dude. You might be getting toppled. We're going to have to go over it and compare, but we're going to have to. Okay guys, so here we have Sigma Cloud and T-Pepper 1985. We're going to have to compare them, because if we don't compare them, I can't decide if it's going to be the best trophy list or not. So T-Pepper's obviously got almost double the amount of platinum trophies. He is a lot higher on the country ranks. He's played a lot more games. He's played almost double the amount of games. But I'm not surprised, considering the games Sigma Cloud are playing. He's playing there literally some of the games, a lot of the games, I can probably count about 30 to 40 of those games he's played are over 100 to 150 hours. I know T-Pepper's played a lot of those games, a lot of bigger games as well, but actually no, it's more than that. I'd probably say almost half the games Sigma Cloud's played are over 100 hours. We've got Persona 5 3 times. We've got all those Dark Souls games. We've got six Dark Souls games. We've got 11 Yakuza games. We've got 13 Kingdom Hearts games. There's a lot of big games on this list. So I'm not surprised I haven't played as many games. But if we look over the ultra rares, I mean, that kind of does show the big difference. So in terms of the rarest trophy, T-Pepper's got XCOM 2, whereas the rarest platinum for Sigma Cloud is Marvel Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which is 0.9% ultra rare versus 0.83% ultra rare. But we're looking at the ultra rare trophies in general. Sigma Cloud's got 316, T-Pepper has 165. And then the very rares are similar, the rares are similar, and then the commons, T-Pepper's played a lot more common games. Now, I love T-Pepper's list. He's played a lot of games personally that I loved. Games that I would want to play, games that I have played, games that have been important to me. And that's why it was not only was it one of the best lists in terms of skill, it was also one of the best lists that because I enjoyed the game. They aligned with me. Bear in mind that this review system is pretty biased because it's games that I love to see. However, I cannot ignore Sigma Cloud's Devil May Cry collection. In my opinion, Devil May Cry 4 and 5 are some of the most impressive platinums of all time. And then on top of that, for me, I love Devil May Cry 4. It was one of my favourite games on the last gen, the 2 gens ago on the 360, on the PS3. It was one of my favourite games on that platform. And it's really difficult, really hard. I know how hard it is. I know I couldn't do it. And on that, I think Sigma Cloud, coupled with his Yakuza, all the Yakuza platinums, coupled with all the Dark Souls games, there's a lot of skill in this list. And comparing with again the online fighter games, I think Sigma Cloud's probably the most skilled player I've reviewed. Just going off, a lot of people with good lists have played Dark Souls, have played all the Soulsborne games, they've played Yakuza's grindy and skill based, but it's the Devil May Cry. It is the online Street Fighter games. T-Pepper definitely has played some skilled games. I'm not saying he hasn't, but I think Sigma Cloud just edges it with probably the best list I've ever reviewed. PlatinumBro is just not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy to view this list, are we?
Hooters.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
So bravo, yes, Sigma Cloud, you are getting the award. You're getting the shiny platinum next to your name on the Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame as the best list that PlatinumBro has ever reviewed. Damn. Now usually I like to give recommendations, or I say I will give recommendations. As Sigma Cloud has got the best list I've ever reviewed, I feel like I'm not in a position to give any advice at all. Keep playing the games you're playing, dude. It's so impressive, the games you've played. Keep working on those ultra rares. You've got more ultra rares than you do have platinum trophies, which says a lot about the list as well. So as always, I'd like to invite the contender that we've reviewed today to pop a comment down below, Sigma Cloud, put a comment down below, and I'll pin it to the YouTube comments so people can see your thoughts on what I've said about your list, your thoughts on your gaming preferences, maybe your hardest Ultra Rare trophies you've ever earned, your hardest Platinum trophies, anything maybe why you haven't finished. Why haven't you finished GTA 5? Maybe we all want to know that. And let me know down below, guys, what you think about this list. Do you think it's the best list PlatinumBro's ever reviewed? Do you think it's one of the best lists you've ever seen? Let's get a bit of discussion down below. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy.